Hey guys, Cynical Apex here with a new video for you to consume today. I'll be honest, this video was actually inspired by a tweet that Nicholas Diorio on Twitter made. I'll be linking that tweet in the description and in the pinned comment for you guys to read, where he asked, why don't YouTubers just do debates on various topics with sort of a friendly nature behind them? Not as the usual, serious, oh, this guy fucked up and let's talk about it sort of debates that you see on YouTube frequently. A concept that someone like me who likes to analyze things and try to see things from as many angles as I possibly can, this is something that actually piques my interest and is something that I do really want to see people do on YouTube, as I think it would offer a stimulating experience for not just the YouTubers, but their viewerships as well, and also gives us ways to see different perspectives and what people's opinions are on various topics, like quality versus quantity, vetted news versus being the first to actually put out the news, and stuff like that. Harmless topics that could even lead to new bonds and collaborations being formed due to people engaging in these debates and realizing that people's perspectives may actually line up with their own, or even if they're opposed, knowing that at the end of the day, this is just something done in a lighthearted sort of fun nature and a way to get both people some exposure that are involved in this debate. Or rather, all parties involved, as there'll probably be more than two parties in each debate. When you think of things as people, once they see the debate rolling, they're going to want to jump in and give their thoughts. And that's perfectly valid and fine. That's what a platform like YouTube is designed for people to give their views on a range of topics and chip in, and whilst offering insight and hopefully gathering a fan base because of it. In saying that, the Rewrite Soul actually left a very good comment on the tweet, and that will also be linked in the description, where he explains that one of the problems with this sort of debating topic and just more of a fun, lighthearted debate is that it becomes a line of morality, and most people will allow their own moral and ethical codes in order to dictate the terms of the debate. And he's actually 100% right in doing that, or rather saying so, as that is honestly the inherent nature of a debate. It is to prove that your side of the morality coin is correct, or good in this sense, and that the other side is wrong or bad. Sure, as I said, this is more of a light-hearted, sort of a friendly debate, but still the foundations and fabrics that debates are built upon still apply to it, which is something that has to be crossed if you're going to look at this from a debate standpoint. However, that can be somewhat circumvented by putting it out as just people offering different views on a two sides of the same coin spectrum, which ultimately, again, is what a debate is when you actually sit down, analyze, and give some deep thought to what debates are meant to be. It's about moderating them and making sure that they don't go too far, either A, off topic, or B, they get too far out of hand to where it is legitimate hostility rather than the friendly nature or the friendly undercurrent that these debates are supposed to have, where two people are just giving their views upon the world, or two or more people, because of course you can have more than two in a debate, as there are debating teams. Usually they're 1v1, but you can also, in the platform of YouTube or social media in general, you'll have multiple parties. It's about having a set structure to those debates and making sure that even though, yes, you are fully aware that there are lines of morality and ethical codes that will come into these sort of debates, you are able to mitigate them as much as possible and keep the focus on what is objective. Or rather, being as objective as you possibly can, because each statement does obviously have elements of subjectivity to them. If you can manage that, and you can have a set time frame, a quote-unquote moderator, and have the topic of the debate's framework set out and structured, then I really do think that Nick's proposal could feasibly work and could lead to, as I said, new partnerships, new collaborations, or even lesser known YouTubers getting more exposure and getting their name out there, which would be a mutually beneficial outcome for all parties involved. And I will say this, if there's anybody that I would trust to structure a debate and make it work as intended, it is Nick. So yes, I will absolutely be throwing my support behind the concept, as it is something that I truly do want to see happen on this platform, and I think the benefits are far-reaching for all creators on this platform, or even on social media in general. But it is about highlighting and also figuring out how you're going to work around the issues of morality and subjectivity whilst keeping a framework of a debate in place. I think it's something that should happen, and you'll be seeing more debate or count/counterpoint style of videos on this channel in the coming weeks. So for now, I hope you guys enjoy this. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you did, and I will be providing more content in the future. See ya all!